me?
You there?
I'm there?
Yeah.
Everybody said yeah. Where is it? There it is. Okay. It won't let me share to my page. That's fine.
Like I'm just gonna sit here.
Let's open this.
1, 2.
Hello, everybody that's watching.
Somebody's. We're live right now. I don't want to give it away.
We're Facebook Live. We're not
we're
live
not
on
live
the radio
live.
yet. Yeah, we're gonna get live in 1 minute, Dad. Whenever you're ready. Cool.
We're going to go live right now.
Sounds good. Are you opening anyone? Is anyone opening?
I got something.
Okay.
I got something.
What's the date today?
17.
Let me get that.
Turn the lights down low. I don't know.
You shared
that
it on your
sounds-
page? I'm gonna share it on mine.
I did. I shared it on. It's on my Facebook page.
There we go.
Hi there, this is Roger Bumpus, the actor, not the real person. I'm the voice of Squidward Tentacles on SpongeBob SquarePants, and I'm saying you're listening to DJ Danny. Of course, I am too, but then I'm on DJ Danny, so I'm actually contributing to what you're listening to. So have a great day. Oh, I think I hurt myself.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody. This is Adrian Armante, but you know me as Esteban.
Or two people can open the show. That's totally fine, too. Good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, April 17, 2018. Welcome to the DJ Janny Show on Hamiltonradio.net, stream HR2. I'm actually joined in the studio with my beautiful co-host, Bianca Vaca.
Howdy.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm very glad
Thanks
to
for
have
having
you
me.
back as a co-host.
Oh yeah, it's different being the
Do you
other
want
side.
to introduce our guest? This is a co-host duty. This is fine.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a singer-songwriter, Nico Dorenzi.
Yes.
You wanna
What's
introduce
going
yourself?
on?
It's
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Now, just a little background on how I got to know you was through you're friends with Alexa, right? Or you know Alexa,
Yes,
right?
we went to college together.
And then I had
Totally.
her on my show, and you watched or you listened, and
Yes,
how
I
did
did.
you find out
I saw a
about me?
picture and then I liked it, and I think that like something happened, and then social media.
I feel really bad because I didn't get back to you immediately after I said
That's
I was
all
going
right.
to, but I had an opening the next time, so I was like, maybe he'll take that. We're good.
And I took it. I'm here, right?
Perfect.
So,
Well, thank you so much for being here. We're so
thank
glad
you.
to have you.
I appreciate you having me.
So let's start at the very beginning. What got you, first wanting to do what you're doing right now?
We're gonna do this.
We're
gonna.
gonna do
I'm warning you.
this.
It's long. There's like a whole.
You have an hour.
All right. So
If you want to kill the whole hour with that and
So
then do
here-
your music after, whatever you want to promote and
so
do
here's
is yours.
That being
here's
said.
the history and the messed up like lineage of my music. So it all started. I'm gonna start with my grandfather.
Okay.
He was a doo-wop singer. He was in a group called Sound of the City with my father. So I'm a third generation singer. Also, he had the opportunity to sing with like the Duprees when he was 14, but at that time, my great grandfather being from Italy, he was like, nope, ripped up the contract, so he didn't get his chance to start him. But he always sang, and he was awesome, like bass, baritone. With my father being like a tenor, like a total tenor.
Yeah.
My dad was an R&B singer. Went through the ringer as an artist. He was signed to Arista. Shout out to Dad. He's probably watching right now. One of the best vocalists I've ever heard in my life, and I'm not just saying that because he's my dad. Won on the Apollo twice, and then it just didn't happen for him. So then I come into the picture, and I'm constantly listening to like oldies, R&B music because of my dad, and then I fell in love with hip hop. Like you either fall in love with hip hop or rock when you're a kid, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So I chose rap, probably because where I lived at the time, Jersey City. And plus R&B being on the radio at that time, contemporary R&B and hip hop went hand in hand. It wasn't as like put together as it is like Drake now is like the hip hop and R&B artist. Back then it was like you sang or you rapped.
Exactly.
So-
No, everything is like rap and then R&B.
Yeah, it has like a mix, which is cool, and I love it because I love both. So now I learned how to rap. I learned how to make my own beats, and I just fall in love with music. Throughout high school, I was doing that on my own, and for a long time I was a rapper. through high school, but I also did choir and music theater. And like it wasn't just choir, it was like Carnegie Hall, trips with the choir, and then went to Paris with the choir. I sang at Notre Dame. I ate on the Eiffel Tower. Like this is 13. Yeah, this
Extreme
Oh my
choir.
gosh,
extreme
I'm so
choir.
jealous.
You know, shout out to Mr. Kandari who just performed with
Hey.
Eric Whitaker. I know you. If you don't know who that is, that's like a big deal in the choir. You say Eric Whitaker, it's like saying Jay-Z in
I'm
rap.
gonna say his name sounds very familiar.
he's-
Wow.
He's big time. So
Yeah.
that's what he's up to. Shout out to him. He was a big influence for me singing. Then with music theater, in high school, I got nominated for Best Supporting Actor in a Leading Role by Paper Mill Playhouse. Got a scholarship to the Summer Conservatory, and that was in the midst of me going to college. Then college came up, and I was like, I want to go to school for music. Hence William Patterson. I wanted to go to school for sound engineering arts. So I did that, but the way to get in was you had to sing classical voice.
Okay.
So I learned classical and engineering, and then I had a great time with that. I was the president of the choir. I was the president of the engineering program. And then graduation happened. I'm DJing now, doing events,
Yeah.
parties, in the wedding band with my dad.
Is
And
that Zenergy?
That is Energy Productions. It's
I
Energy
did my
Production.
research.
So, you know, yeah, I'm doing like Sweet 16s on the weekends while I'm making my own music. And then I came to a crossroads with like, do I still want to rap? And I just decided, you know what? I want to sing more. I think I discovered who I am recently. And I'm like, this is what I want to do.
And this is where you are.
And that's
now.
the very vague, like,
quick
quick
pick it up.
story of like Nico Dorenzi.
Do you have anything to comment on that?
Now, yeah, I just have a question. So now that you said your dad's really big in the music, now is he like, all right, this is what you're gonna do? Like, here's the guideline, or he just like, all right,
No,
I'm here, do what you want.
You know, when it comes to my parents, they're like super supportive on the music. They were like, go to college. I don't care what you go for, just go to college. So I did. I got my engineering degree. But then sometimes, you know, they'll be hard on me as far as like, Neek, you have a year till like your benefits need to come in because
Yeah.
you're gonna be 26. Like you got to get another job. So I work part time at UPS. I do the do DJing and wedding singing on the weekend. Like I'm at some random mitzvah or Sweet 16, you know,
Yeah.
in the crowd doing the cha cha slide. And then when I have my free time, I'm on radio shows with DJ Danny. You know,
And that's the best way to be.
and that's how you do it.
And that's
'cause
exposure.
We're all
too.
human. You can't just be an artist nowadays. You have to do other things. You know, Keeps you
There's a
around.
difference between who you are and your career
Yeah,
image.
and, you
like
know.
who you actually are and who you are in your career, two completely different
Oh
things.
yeah, totally different.
Correct.
You see me
And-
on stage, and then when I'm home, I'm like reading comics.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Well, it's like
a
when you try to
different
get some
person.
information from you when you're looking up about you, and you're like, well, besides the questions I'm going to ask today, what else can I do? You know, research on you. Besides energy is all I could find. I was literally trying to like look deep on your Facebook, but half the stuff you're posting wasn't really. It's just your Facebook, so
Yep.
it's your
Yeah,
life.
Facebook. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I've been slacking on Facebook. I'm more of an Instagram guy. Like Insta is like,
That's where it's at.
I'm at the studio. on
That's where I
Insta.
should have checked, but I didn't.
It's all good. Honestly, it's my fault for slacking on Facebook. You know.
It's not like that you slacked off or not. It's just if somebody wants to get information, as long as you just have it on your profile
Yeah.
or what you're doing,
Absolutely.
you're perfectly fine.
Absolutely.
So that's how I found out about Zenergy.
There you go.
So-
shout out to Rich, DJ Double R. He's been hooking me up.
So the Zenergy is what you do the DJing on the sides
Yeah.
with the weddings and bar mitzvahs.
Weddings, mitzvahs, Sweet 16s. I had 2 Sweet 16s last weekend.
Do you have anything coming up for the events as well for that?
I'm actually doing my cousin's. I'm doing my cousin's wedding next weekend, so that's gonna be fun because that's family, you know. But
now you're DJ like with the era thing.
I mean, listen,
disc tables kind of
I'm
thing?
not gonna sit here and act like a hardcore hip hop DJ. Like I'll never be able to touch like DJ Jazzy Jeff. Like he's a DJ, like loop something and then mix something really uniquely. I'm more of a mixer. I have a lot of knowledge because I was doing weddings at 19 years old.
Okay.
You know, so being with my dad and seeing him MC, understanding the song list. You know, you can't. The difference between club DJs and all that is they could go out and play like a vulgar, more edgy, 50 Cent song or like a Pop That by French Montana. I can't play that at a wedding where there's people that are 70, 50, 40, 30, 20, and 16. Like I got
Oldies.
Right. But yeah, well not oldies, disco Motown, but picking the best songs from that.
Yeah.
And that's where I get a lot of my knowledge like for songwriting. Translating that to, okay, this is what I see, this is what works. Why did this Justin Timberlake record work? And the reason that Filthy didn't succeed as much as Can't Stop the Feeling, right?
Gotcha.
Because I
So
could
you
still
look
play.
deep into it.
I'm gonna play "Can't Stop the Feeling" for the next 3 years before it dies out. Because that record is like "Tonight's Gonna Be a Good Night" or "Dynamite" Tayo Cruz or "Treasure" Bruno Mars was like a big one, and then he comes out with "Uptown Funk." I could play "Uptown Funk" whenever at a wedding, and everybody's gonna be happy.
Yes.
So that's what I'm trying to do with my records. That's why I stopped rapping.
And that's what you're doing with
Right.
it. So you did do rapping and stuff though.
Listen, I still like to spit a verse every now and then, but it marginalizes the audience.
So you like to freestyle?
Yeah, I could free.
Do you want to freestyle?
Right now?
Let's
Yeah.
see what you
Off
got.
the top?
I mean, it's freestyling time.
started
You
this.
kind of started it.
it. It's snowing outside. I took a really long ride. I'm with DJ Danny. You can't understand me. I'm N to the ICCODIREN to the ZI. And don't ask me why I'm coming off the top. I stopped rapping, but I'm known to get it cracking. I could dance like Michael Jackson, maybe in a couple of years. And I like girls that kind of look like Britney Spears. Don't shed a tear. I just keep flowing like a river. Yes, indeed. Your sister, she is really nice. I'm not going to say anything vulgar because there's probably kids watching. But you know I'm down to get it popping, heart throbbing, been rocking since I'm 13. Everybody knows who I be. The industry ain't ready. I'm taking over, filling all the hoes like a Terra Nova. I'm the white version of Hova.
What did you just like?
I told you I
But
rapped for a
how
long
quickly
time.
was that? Like you just put that together that quickly.
Listen, I hope my dad's watching because I know he's smiling like, yo, I see this every weekend. So what happens is I'm in the wedding band, right?
Yes.
And what happens? He plays Rapper's Delight with the band. Like imagine Rapper's Delight. My dad is spitting the verse for Rapper's Delight, and he goes, "All right, I gave you a bit of the old school. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of the new school." And then I'll come out and I'll spit like 48 bars of rap, and I have the crowd totally engaged. And people are like, did you just rap about my tie in the song? Like if I see somebody with like a blue tie on or a girl
Yeah,
with
like
like a
quickly.
feather earring, I'll like rap that. And then people come up to me at the show like, yo man, when you rapped about my tie like that was so crazy. So I learned
They
how to
get the
freestyle.
recognition and they love it.
Yeah. So
Hey, everybody wants to feel special.
That's really amazing though. I'm so surprised how quickly you just
I know.
thank you.
pick that
man.
up.
Freestyle, like a real freestyle. When I was younger, being in Jersey City, my mom and dad always used to bring home bootleg CDs for me, and that was like the big deal. Like I got Speaker Box and Love Below bootleg.
Yeah.
Now I don't know, like you might have came at the time where CDs was starting to fade a little bit, but back
No, I knew
you were
about
the-
CDs.
okay, so you
I
were
kind
there.
of knew about records too, but they were out
remember,
of the blue.
remember, like you used to get a CD, you were like, oh my god.
Yeah, I still
So
freak out about
I'm
CD.
still like that.
I had it like
Hard
the
to
first
find 'em
week when it
now.
came out, but I used to get instrumental CDs.
Okay.
And I had this turntable set that my parents bought me, like CD turntables is back. And I used to put the speed up all the way. And I used to just rap, just off the top. And that's how I learned how to freestyle.
That's
Not a lot of
awesome.
rappers could freestyle, but I can.
No, they can't.
like
And
ultimate
so that's
material
that's like
makes
where
it
did your
better.
inspiration though come from when you wanted to learn to freestyle? Was it just all the music that you listened to?
At the time, I was like 50 Cent, G-Unit, Jay-Z, whatever, Cameron. I really wanted to be Joel Santana. Like I had... I had tapes in my house of me freestyling on a tape recorder because that's how I used to practice, like listening back.
Well, you have to listen to yourself to see
And
what
my
you do.
mom, I was like 16, all right? And my mom found the tape and she was like, what are you rapping about? Like a bunch of curses. Like I really was like, just totally vulgar and disrespectful.
Getting it
And
through.
I was like, I was just practicing. And she was like, yeah, but like, why do you got to do all this? So, that's when I was like, now that I'm older, like I love rap and it's always fun and it'll always be a part of what I do. Urban music will never not be a part of Nico Dorenzi. Like even Eye to Eye has reggae influences from when I was a kid. Wayne
Yeah.
Wonder and Sean Paul, and I want to get into the story of that, but just being in love with music in general. Like I like country too. I just don't perform it. But
I love country.
Me and my mom were
Country's
talking
fun.
about what was that? What's that guy with the deep voice that just came out with the record? What If I Was Made for You? Something like that. We were just talking about how much we love that record.
Wait, what if I was moving?
What
Isn't
if
that,
I was made for you? He's like singing outside.
that's
to
not
the
Jason
rocks.
Aldean, is it?
No. It's
Not Luke Combs. Nathan?
No. It's
Nam.
I forgot it.
Name?
right.
Who's this? Because I know this song
I'll
completely.
remember
I know
it.
Mary Moore, and that's my favorite song.
Well, I'll tell you what. On my list of songs that I've cried to, right? So you have Whitney Houston, the national anthem. I don't know why I was like researching the national anthem. I cried. Miranda Lambert made me cry.
What song?
The House That Built Me.
Oh, that's a beautiful
Yeah,
song.
at the time, rest in peace, my grandmother. I was going through like that, and I loved her apartment, and I was just remember like being in the apartment after my grandma died, like just being there and being like, this doesn't feel like right. And then that song came on, and I was like, Oh my God, I understand this. I was crying. My dad was like, "What are you doing? I was like, why did you do this to me?" We were like at the beach having a great day, like totally not thinking about all the bad things that just happened. And then Miranda Lambert comes on, and I'm like crying, bawling. I know. I have a sensitive side, people.
I was gonna say another thing is, do you know who Kelly Pickler is?
Kelly, no,
Do you know who Kelly Pickler is?
Yes.
She was on the show
really?
a couple months ago. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. She's a really big country singer, and she started from American Idol.
Oh, okay, American Idol.
So I have my country
For the
fans.
final.
There you go. You're in
But
there.
yeah, I mean, you like to jot in different kinds of music as well as just
Yeah.
rap, though,
Uh,
or you just prefer as you want to stay in what you're doing right now.
Well, right now I'm trying to be like, I'll be honest with you. When you hit next on Pandora, I want you to be listening to either Drake or Justin Timberlake. And when you hit next, you're gonna see Nico Dorenzi. That's my goal. So an urban edge, but like a pop. That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
100%.
Let's hear some of your real music. What are you
Okay.
working on? So we had
So-
this new song.
Eye to Eye is my latest release.
Okay.
And based off the things that had happened to me, and like I told you, I was going through like a conflict of like what I really wanted to do, discovering myself as an artist. I kind of just made a goal for myself for 2018, and I said anything that I really feel like releasing is coming out this year. I don't care if someone's holding me back. I don't care if I hear no. I'm dropping professional, high quality, great music this year. People need to know that they see me in the studio all the time. They see me writing beats all the time and making songs, and I'm like, what are they doing in the basement? You know, I have to share this. So I met with this guy, Alcatrax.
Okay.
He's an excellent engineer. He's done Joe Budden. He's done a lot of battle rappers. Shout out to Alcatrax. 2 X's.
Battle raps, like on YouTube battle raps?
Well, he's mixed records for people who battle rap.
Okay.
So he's basically, like, I can't even
His
name
name sounds so familiar. Like I would
Alcatrax.
know.
Well, because you've probably been looking at my post and it's like Alcatrax. I'm sharing him.
Maybe that too.
Because he really, let me tell you something. Like, so going to engineering school, like even seeing that board over there and like how your people over here, like your dad and everybody, like how they understand that board right
They
now.
need engineers. Go help.
No, they don't. They got it on lock, and like that to me is a big deal. I would never disrespect my engineer. So what happened was me and Alcatrax met, and he made a deal with me, and I'm not going to discuss what the deal is, but we worked together on this record. And my songs, the reason that my songs take so long is because, you know, I don't know if you know what like a Pro Tool session looks like, or
Yeah.
you know,
Or
okay.
like what it.
So you know, like Logic and all that. So my records have like, I want to say 50 to 60 instrumental tracks, and then I'm doing oohs and ahs in the background and doubling my voice. So this man spent time working on 70, 80, 90 different individual tracks and mixing it and never really complaining once. And I totally remodeled that song. Like that song, when we wrote it, was for a female singer. It just didn't happen. She sang on it. I was playing like the Sean Paul role on the record. I was a feature, and I still had produced that instrumental. 6 months went by. We realized it wasn't going anywhere, and I came back, and obviously I had my feelings. If you listen to the record, it's like, okay, you're emotional. Get over yourself. And, you know, then I come there, and I was like, yo, I want to redo this whole record. Boom, chopped everything, and he didn't care. He was just with it. So shout out to Alcatrax for being an amazing engineer and an awesome producer and letting me use his space and just giving me that liberty, you know.
And the song that we're gonna play next is it Eye to Eye?
Eye to Eye, yeah, the original. It should be labeled Eye to Eye. No. But Eye to Eye is I think it's the best of all worlds regarding like a fan base, or, you know, it kind of paints the picture clearly. And Alcatrax, like I said, did his thing. He's shining, I'm shining, and we're the tag team, man. D-Generation X, Kobe and Shaq, you know.
Love it. All right, we're gonna listen to Eye to Eye. We'll be right back to the DJ Jenny Show on Hamiltonradio.net. Stream HR2 with Nico Terenzi.
Yeah.
There's nothing out there that's like you and me. I need you to see. You know that I still care. I wish you were next to me, but I had to leave. You complete my soul. Just release the vibe. I don't want to argue. Let's see eye to eye. I'm out doing me, you out doing you. But my love won't go. out there being shady. Just tell me how you feel. You supposed to keep it real with me. Why would you leave when we could be something, something? Now it's nothing. Why would you leave when we could be something, something? Now it's nothing. You complete my soul. Just release the I don't want to argue. Let's see eye to release You complete my soul. Just release the I don't want to argue. Let's see eye to eye. You complete my soul. Just release the vibe. I don't want to argue. Let's see eye to eye.
And we're back to the DJ Danny Show on HamiltonRadio.net, stream HR2 with Nico Dorenzi.
Yep.
So we just heard Eye to Eye.
Okay.
Now, when did you first release this? You know, this record, is it
When I first
just
released
one
it,
single, right?
this record came out last week. So you
Wow.
guys, you
Really?
actually, congratulations.
Woo.
You are the first radio show to play the song.
You hear that,
So,
Father? Did you hear that?
DJ
He's
Danny
not
got the
listening.
exclusive Eye to Eye first. You know, that's what we do.
Did you hear that,
I
Dad?
saved
what
it
he
for you.
said? Did you hear what he said?
We debuted it on the show. So you
He
guys
just
were the
released it
You
last
guys were the
week.
first radio
Woo.
show that I played it on.
I'm
I
quick to
saved
pick
it.
people up, okay?
I saved it for her. That's why she invited me. I think at an earlier time, and I was like, wait till then because I wanna play this for you guys. Thank you.
It is.
Thank
It's
you.
really
thank
good.
You.
You
Thank
can play that on our dance channel, right? We actually have a dance channel as well for you to get exposure for
I
that.
appreciate it. Thank you
So
very
that
much.
would be
Thank
really
you.
good. The
Thank you.
Motown one, yep.
Okay. Hey, I'm with it.
We
I'm
got
with
it. It's perfect. So
Cool.
when you first released this,
Mhm.
was there things that you were like, oh my gosh, I wish I could make this better? Was it like perfect?
Here's the thing, right? So, any artist that can attest to this, it's like, how long can you really work on something before you feel 100% satisfied? You're never,
Right.
ever going to be 100% satisfied about your own work, whether you're an artist, whether you're a guitar player, because we're so hypercritical.
For your
Yeah, I'm a
She's
musician.
agreeing
I can
100%
definitely-
with
You know what I'm
I'm
talking
with
about.
you.
So it's
Yeah.
like, that reverb. It's like, you know what? I got to a point where I was like, dude, me and Alcatraz were just sitting there. I was like, I don't even care. Like that one little second of reverb that I'm usually like very picky about. I was like, dude, just get it out. Let's just get it out. It's fine
Yeah,
the way
get
it
to a
is.
point.
You know. So that's what I was thinking about. And listen, he had put so much work in it without me being there, and with me being there, the engineer put in so much work. So I was like, dude, I don't want to put you through any more work. You nailed it. It sounds fine.
It's amazing. It
Put it
sounds
out.
good. Now,
Thank
was
you.
this just one single, or he did like a whole album with you? That
I
you're,
don't
like,
want to. I want to
slowly release
Well,
it.
now listen.
I'm
Not
getting
ready.
some
Don't
deep,
Listen,
guys.
you're asking for a lot. I will say this.
I'm kind of cheating here.
I will say this. Game of Thrones had more than one season, okay? I'm just going to leave it at that.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Whoa.
Neither have I. He's leaving. We lost.
See you later. No,
You're not.
love Game of Thrones, but I'm just saying we have more stuff coming out. I'm not going to tell anybody when. I'm not going to tell anybody how or what's going on.
Okay.
But
Just
I
gonna
will.
Then
leave us hanging in
Why
the
don't
wind.
you let us know
okay.
how we can keep updated with you?
Well, you can
What's
keep
your
updated
social
with
media?
me. Follow me at Instagram at Nico Dorenzi. NICCODIRENZI, not O, to I.
She had to look on Facebook.
I know.
I did. Yeah, I didn't want to.
It's all right. Don't worry
She's
about
trying
it.
to spell it for me. I'm like, no.
DIRENZI.
Facebook.
You can find me on Facebook, and yeah, that's. But really, follow my Instagram if you have an Instagram, and if you don't have an Instagram, make an
Make one.
Instagram because I'll be honest with you, I'm on Instagram all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, I feel like it's the easiest one.
It is.
Now, would you also recommend, just because you're, still getting out there and you're like releasing more music, do you have a Snapchat, or
I have a Snapchat. You can follow me at Nico Dorenzi.
do you post?
I post,
little
but my
EPs,
Snapchat.
secret
Yeah,
things?
if you follow my Instagram, there's a whole eye to eye and studio. So if you're like loving the fact that I'm in the studio all the time, there's like they're called highlights now. So
Yeah.
I have highlights for.
Oh, yeah.
I have a highlight for eye to eye, and in the beginning, it's all like the studio sessions from it.
Okay.
So there's like some really cool moments in there. Like you could actually see my engineer going through the session, and he's like, "Bro, you think that we're playing, but we actually have like 80 tracks." Then there's like when we were putting the record out through the aggregators to get it out there was like a section for giving people credit.
Yeah.
And like there's a funny moment in there, and but also
and it's good though. You also have like fun on set, and if there's any like heart situations or something doesn't sound good, there's ways that you can quickly,
Yeah.
And that's what you need to have, especially with your crew.
Of course, I mean,
The best
and the
part.
small, that is what it is. But yeah, everything's my Snapchat is like, so my Snapchat is more like me just being human, which is cool. So if you want to follow me and see me be like a human, which I also obviously I post my music stuff on there too.
Okay.
But
Well, I mean, I
like,
figured that.
you'll
I
see me
hope.
driving at 3:00 in the morning, going to UPS, and I'm like, bro, I'm so tired right now, and I'm stuck at this light. And if you want to get to know the real me, follow my Snapchat.
But it's
You
personal.
gotta give it to me before you go. I love Snapchat.
Follow it.
likes
I'll see
it
it when I'm at
my
work.
Snapchat is
UPS got to her.
oh man, I have so many stories. My Snapchat is NICCOD music. That's my
Okay.
Snapchat. My Instagram is Nico Dorenzi. My Facebook is Nico Dorenzi. You can follow either one. I keep it updated. That's what I do. And obviously, go if you have Spotify, go follow me on that. Please go listen to all that.
Same username or just your full name?
Nico Dorenzi.
Okay.
Everything Nico Dorenzi except Snapchat. Snapchat is Nico D Music.
I think we want to hear something acoustic.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could do it. Let's do it. I brought. Let me just give a disclaimer. I have like 4 different guitar players, and I just didn't bring any out, and I didn't want to perform eye to eye because obviously we were gonna debut it on the show. I didn't want to do it again like with the same beat. So I brought my guitar, but I'm more of a singer than I am a guitar player. So just to give a heads up. But I wanted to do something.
If she knew it, maybe she could play, but I don't know what song.
No, I'm not, I think I could do it.
Yeah, you
but
should.
let's do it. If I come to the party, I'm gonna party. You know what I mean? That's
I'm
how I
gonna
feel.
party
Like
too.
that.
Let's all go.
Hey.
right
Let's
after.
do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Woo!
Nice warm
1
up.
2 1 2. Got the guitar going.
No, he's good.
Oh, baby. Somebody said they saw you. The person you were kissing wasn't me. I don't need to know the truth. Baby, keep it to yourself. I don't wanna know. If you're playing me, keep it on the low. 'Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're playing me, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know. Oh, baby, yeah. I think about it when I hold you. But looking in your eyes, I can't believe. I don't need to know the truth now. Baby, keep it to yourself. I don't wanna know. If you're playing me, keep it on the low. 'Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know. You complete my soul. Just release the light. I don't want to argue. Let's see eye to eye. There's nothing out there that's like you and me. I need you to see. You know that I still care. I wish you were next to me, but I had to leave. Oh, you complete my soul.
want you. Let's see eye to eye. I'm out doing me, you're out doing you, but my love won't go, no. You can break my heart, tear my world apart, and I'd never tell you no. You complete my soul. Just release the vibe, and I don't want to argue. Let's see eye to eye. Danny, Danny, oh, baby, no, no, yeah, yeah. Let's see eye to eye.
Woo! So what was that?
Thank you. So that was I Don't Want to Know by Mario mixed with Eye to Eye.
Cool.
I was gonna say, was that eye to eye? Yeah.
Yep. So I gave you a little acoustic version.
Awesome.
Awesome. It was awesome. We're very glad. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Ooh.
Nice.
I'm not really a guitar player, so you're gonna have to.
It's okay. Even if you said like you didn't know, you did good.
I did my thing.
Yeah, it sounded fine.
I mean, it's hard to play guitar and sing at the
Yo,
same
listen,
time.
honestly, that guitar is so clunky. I got it from a friend who got it from a friend who gave it to me for $40. So, but I didn't want to show up
Pretty
empty-handed to the show. You know, I'm a trooper, so.
I appreciate it. We're glad to be here.
There
We're
we
glad
go.
to
I'm
have
glad
you,
to
so.
be here. I'm glad to be here.
And so exactly when you were first, how we started from the beginning, where we said like everything started. When you first started with the music that you wanted to do, and the music that you grew up with, this is something where you knew that this was going to be forever.
That's the point. That's the point. Oh, were you talking about like my career as a musician?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. My uncle used to call me Nico Hollywood Dorenzi. It was like, yo, everybody knew. They were like, he needs to be on stage. He's entertaining, loudmouth Italian kid.
Oh, you're Italian?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know I was
How
Italian?
did I not know that? I'm super.
Come on, you couldn't guess, really? What I have to bring? A
I don't
bolognese
know.
over to
I
the
didn't
studio?
see the last name. Dorenzi. I didn't know that was Italian. I don't know.
Really?
Dorenzi?
Dorenzi? If you take one letter away from my name and rearrange the letters, I'm a brand of pasta. Come on. Rienzi pasta. You serious?
Rienzi,
There
okay.
we go.
No, I
No
I
fake sauce in my house, all right? We don't use Prego. We use or ragu or whatever they are, right? I don't even know the names. My dad makes pasta every Sunday. If he doesn't, I get very offended.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. No, I really did not know. That's weird.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so then besides that, though, from you being Italian, can you use that within your music as
Being
well?
Italian?
Like rapping? Yeah.
Oh, well, I think that my background made rap very easy. I think that my background made being loud very easy. I don't have a
Being
problem.
loud.
Like, when I was doing music theater, they just didn't care about giving, like, if my mic went out, you could still hear me in the audience. Like, my projection and being loud is not a problem. So, it helped. Yeah, my background helped. Yelling up and down, they say, yo, Nick, come on, you're late. Eventually, it builds up your diaphragm, I guess.
Builds up your diaphragm.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
You should be a comedian, too.
Oh, God.
No?
Maybe. I don't say no to anything.
Okay, well, that's good. What about if you were, if you were offered a chance to be on Voice or...
If I was, here's the thing about the shows, right?
American
And
Idol.
everybody's always like, Nick, do The Voice, do American Idol, do The Voice, do American Idol. And I would. Like, if it, what's funny? I actually went to go do American Idol once, and then I just had the wrong date.
The wrong
Like, I
date.
sincerely think it's just not made for me. You know what it is? I don't like the idea, and I love the shows, and I love the avenues they give. But for me
Yeah.
personally, and like what I really want to tell people when they ask me this, I want to define myself as an artist, and I love my voice, but what if one day I want to put a rap verse in there? What if I want to have an orchestra in the back or invite a trombone player? Like, I feel like once people get so much creative control, you lose your artistry. And right now, like, I don't feel like I have that pressure. I really just want to be creative. Like, I did a show the other day, and they were like, yo, this Italian dude, this white dude's doing reggae. Like, I don't know if a label would necessarily be cool with that. They'd probably just want me to do, like, lose my urban edge or something. There's always something that someone wants to take away when they have a piece of the pie,
Yeah.
So right now, I just want to, but I wouldn't say no. Like, I would do The Voice. I would.
She actually just secretly did something with The Voice.
Oh.
Did you want to talk a little bit about
Yeah.
that?
I'm good.
Come on, tell us.
Well, congratulations. Oh yeah, she
Thank
can't let
you.
you know.
Yeah.
You
Blew it.
It's okay.
you're
Fine.
spoiling the movie here.
It was because you have to sign a contract, right?
You have to sign multiple contracts. It's a
Right.
contract. You sign away your rights, pretty much.
Oh. And how long till you can talk about it? A couple of years.
Well, they kicked me
When
off
it
now,
airs.
but
Is it gonna air?
there's multiple auditions, contracts.
To get through.
Well, congratulations
through,
for even
yeah.
getting as far as you did, right?
Of course.
Signed out a 6-page application
Hey,
about
I give you
clothes.
credit for even doing it.
Clothes?
Yeah.
Yo, you know that the
That's
second.
what I meant.
Multiple
Talk about like
questions.
stupid stuff like that. We don't need to know about your
Yeah.
audition.
So like what's Yeah, no. They're more invested in your look, who you are.
This is what I'm talking
It was
about.
like, so if you could pick like 5 celebrities who you dress like,
That's
who,
on the
who are
application?
they? Yeah.
And they act like
It's
it.
like
They act like
questions
it's about the
upon que-
turnaround.
Yeah, the story. I did multiple interviews about. They're like, all right, so tell me the saddest thing that happened in your life.
And I'm like, why do I have to talk about that?
Exactly.
That's
Oh my
why I
That's
don't want
what
to
they
do the
want.
show.
They could care less about your artistry.
I feel like, but when they're in make it through the round with like the real celebrity judges, that's where they're caught because whatever
Yeah.
they're gonna do, and the judges tell them to switch it or change it or whatever to get higher for the voice.
People
They're
don't
gonna go with
realize-
what they say.
Yeah, people don't realize that
Like,
the
change
round
their
of the
whole life
judges.
completely.
That's the 5th, 6th round
Yeah,
of
no,
auditions.
I know. I know
Yeah.
somebody who's done it,
Yeah.
and it is before you even
It
get
is.
My
to.
friend's in
that.
American Idol right now.
All right.
Who?
Aubrey Brentnow. She's
Cool.
a redhead. She made it.
Hey,
And she keeps
I
going.
give anybody props
find
who
it-
goes. You know.
They just had a Colby Calais as a celebrity duet the other day, and I just find it funny that she like auditioned for American Idol, and now years later she's one of the celebrity guests. Like, I just thought that was pretty.
I haven't heard
Ironic.
music from her for years. I thought,
Colby?
yeah.
Yeah.
But she has timeless.
She is.
This is what I'm talking about with the
Like
wedding
some
stuff.
beach
Like, yo,
music?
when it's
Yeah.
cocktail hour, I could always play the joint with Jason
Yeah.
Mraz and
Lucky?
Lucky, and then
Lucky's
there's
a
another
good
one
one.
that she has, right?
Bubbly's cute.
Bubbly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those 2 records, I could always play those at weddings.
Of course.
This is what I'm talking about.
But that's good though, and it's always good if do you try to find within also your side job like the weddings and stuff. Do you try to find more music that can appeal to other
Yeah,
people? Because you have to
absolutely.
find out who the audience and
Absolutely.
members are, right?
Well, I'll tell you what. I've done everything from, like I said, you know, weddings. I've done Filipino weddings. I've done Polish communions. Okay.
Wow.
And sometimes
what music?
Polish
Their
music.
music.
Polish.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, like everybody's different. I'm not trying to stereotype.
Yeah,
because
no, you're
you could
good.
do an African American, you know, Sweet 16, and then they want to listen to whatever they want to listen to.
Yeah, of course.
But it doesn't mean anything. But for that particular event, I downloaded some Polish like things that went viral in Europe,
Yeah.
like songs that I had no idea. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's like that.
You're probably vibing to it though.
Listen. Whenever I have the chance to, I'm very analytical. So even if I don't like something, I want to understand why it works. You know, why did Soulja Boy's record blow up when everybody was saying, oh, he's the wackest? No, his record blew up because dance in the hip hop culture is important. Why did Closer by what's their names?
Chainsmokers.
Chainsmokers get
Chainsmokers.
viral? It got viral because it spoke to the generation of girls
They
that
also
were out
ripped
there.
off the Fray, if I may add.
Well,
Oh
hey,
yeah.
if it
Okay.
works, it
I was
works.
like a move. I was just like that sounds very familiar. That song,
No.
right?
What?
The Chainsmoker song "Closer."
Oh, baby, move
Yeah, they
closer in the
Took the melody over my head, the Fray,
By the
like
Fray.
note by note.
See, people could do that,
No, it's.
but is
Not
that
without
still
the
legal?
lawsuit. No, yeah, it's illegal. It is
no, I
illegal.
said it
unless,
I mean,
unless you sign like an
Yeah,
agreement, you're like
Sam Smith when he did "Stay with Me," it was like
Yeah.
a Bruce Springsteen song, and then
Yeah.
Bruce found out about. it. I was like,
Tom
"Yo,
Petty.
yeah, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a percent."
yeah, exactly.
And then they were like, "Yo, my bad, we did it. Okay, let's do it. We don't want no problems."
exactly
Yeah.
that in
The easiest
Blurred
way,
Lines.
because you can hear it.
Blurred Lines
a
got.
whole bunch of them. Ed Sheeran's had
Wait,
50
Blurred
million
Lines? What does Blurred
lawsuits.
Lines sound like?
Well, Blurred Lines took the
Marvin
drum
Gaye.
kit from Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Apparently,
exactly.
That, yeah, I can
Well, there's
hear
no
that.
proof that you
we all,
actually
we all
took it,
take
but
from each other. We all take
well,
influence.
there's
from
only
each
so
other.
many.
See, there's not. I
Words
feel
and-
like even though they say like music is like infinite, it's so hard because everybody keeps stealing from everybody.
It's not.
I don't.
I mean- I
I don't
mean
think.
more
I
as, like,
think it's
the
more
music
sampling. Stealing, I think, in my opinion, would be
I don't know.
stealing word for word.
I think
note by note.
stealing is when you go into somebody's studio and you take their instrumental and you use it for yourself.
Yeah.
But as long as you're giving props, like
That's
I'm sure
fine.
I'm sure you've been aware of like this Bruno Mars racial appropriation thing, and I totally disagree with that because one, Bruno's super talented, so if he decided to not do African
What's going on with
American,
Bruno?
basically people were like, Bruno isn't black. He uses his racial ambiguity.
No, he doesn't.
And I'm like,
People
bro, he's
think
just
what they
super
want.
talented. Like, leave
Everybody
the
will
guy.
just
And
pick
he
from
goes,
everybody.
he goes on stage and then he says, "Yo, thanks to Smokey Robinson, thanks to Michael Jackson and James
Yeah.
Brown." So how could you even be mad? But my thing is this, right? As long as you're respectful to the cultures and you know where you came from, like Eye to Eye was based off Wayne Wonder, Sean Paul, and my R&B roots. That's what it came from, and I'll never discredit that. So, we all steal from each other. I mean, name an artist that looked at art and then said, "Oh, I really don't want to paint." Like that's the wrong thing to
Exactly.
do. You should share your art because it might be what the world needs.
That's true. That's very true.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, there's not
That's
that
what
much
I feel.
art in this world.
Exactly.
And every time
You're
people
losing
do
that.
And how do you steal thoughts? Like what?
Exactly.
It's like, oh, you like milk? Oh, I like milk. That's so stupid. You know?
You really need to try comedy too.
I'm just having fun.
Yeah, but it's fun. I mean, you're right though. Who would think about the thoughts?
I'm
but
just saying.
that's gonna be something on Facebook. Watch.
As long
It's
as you
gonna happen.
don't take words and
yeah.
you give
I think we see it
credit.
from more of a musician point of view. Other
Yeah.
You
than,
both are
oh, this they
musicians in
stole
that
this.
state of mind.
Like there's sampling and inspiration. Stealing would be if you hack into someone's laptop.
And you can't even steal
Fuck
nowadays
that.
because if you want to do a cover of a song, you just go through Harry Fox. So
Yeah.
what is stealing? That's what.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to do a cover?
Either
you can
way,
just do
you're
it
getting
anyway.
your music out there.
The songwriter still gets paid a certain percentage.
Exactly, and
That's true.
those lawsuits. I mean, both songs are getting number
It is
of
what it is.
views, and
Then why is it such a
publicity is publicity.
exactly?
People who don't understand in the industry, they like to just say things when someone's popular. That's why
Yeah.
Bieber
Gotta
gets
knock 'em
Bieber
down.
gets ripped every day. Oh, I hate Bieber. No, Bieber makes great quality music.
What about Rigoli?
Who's that?
Daniela. Cash Me Outside.
Oh my God, I can't. Don't get me started.
Listen,
I just want to hear
the,
his.
the industry, right? So we live in a generation where if you have 15 minutes of fame literally on your phone, you have 15 minutes of fame literally.
Which was Vine.
Yeah.
Right. So
Oh, it's 15 seconds.
listen, you can't be mad at them for securing their bag because had she had just went on Dr. Phil, she probably would have made a couple G's and called it that. She went viral. She turned it into something bigger. Everybody and their mom was saying, "Catch me outside." But here's the thing. You could be mad for 2 months or you could wait for another 10 years. And what I attribute to success is longevity. So it's 20 years after Biggie Smalls' death and we still play Biggie Smalls, right? It's Michael Jackson's been dead forever, and if I play PYT or Thriller during Halloween or whatever at a wedding or a Sweet 16, people are going to dance to it. That's the truth reveals itself in time.
That's very true.
That's what I believe in.
What
So,
about the same with Tupac though too? You know, if his music is played.
right? Changes is on the radio every other day. So
And it's not a variety anymore.
no, no, I
Not
mean,
at all.
Listen, the truth reveals itself. If you're good at something, if your music is good and all that, the labels can do whatever they want with you. If you're not talented, you're not gonna last 2 years.
Where can we find your music?
Find my music on Spotify, iTunes. I'm on Google Play as of today. I'm on Tidal. I'm on Napster. You search my name and you type in Eye to Eye, and you'll find me.
What if you just type your name and you,
You can
don't
type my
in
name.
Eye
That's
to
fine.
Eye?
That's
So
fine.
what if you just typed in Eye to Eye?
If you type in Eye to Eye, it's my first single, so it might not be the most popular one because it just came out. But you give it like a year, maybe.
Give
but,
it a year.
But if you type in Nico Dorenzi, and I'm the only Nico Dorenzi I believe in the world, I think I'm the only one. 2 C's, not 1 C and a K. It's NICCODIRENZI. And Spotify, I'm coming after you because it's supposed to be a capital R, and I don't know why I can't put in my capital R. So, yeah.
Spotify, you better
Yeah.
watch out.
And people always mess up my name. Like when I was in high school, they were like Nico Di Lorenzo. Like, did you even read it?
Di Lorenzo?
Did you even read it? Like it ticks me off. It's like just look with your eyes, your eye to eyes.
Go
Just
on,
look with
Rube.
them.
What were you saying?
No, I don't know that. What is that?
You don't know?
Pizza.
Oh.
You're not related?
Mm-mm.
No, his name is not the same. Oh, is that the same?
See, this
See,
is what I'm
look.
talking about, man. You
It's
got
dear
hungry, you
Renzi.
started talking about the pizza, man. I love pizza.
Renzi.
Is your stomach rumbling yet? Because we haven't heard it through our
Yeah,
mics.
honestly, I hope this mic is off because it took me like an hour. It took me literally an hour and 45 minutes to get from where I'm from to here, and there was all traffic on the turnpike, and I took one wrong
Did you
turn.
eat anything?
Hey, me
I had. I'm gonna sound super Italian right now. I had pasta before I left because I knew I needed a carbo because I knew this was gonna be like a 3-4 hour thing, and I wasn't gonna get home till later. So I was like, let me just eat a lot. This way I'm
Eat a lot of
energized.
pasta. Was
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
regular pasta?
It was my dad's, and it was been in the fridge for like 2 days, and I was like,
But it's still homemade.
yeah. I mean, not the pasta itself isn't homemade. We get it in the box, but he makes the sauce
sauce.
or the gravy. I don't want to get into the debate. I really don't
Oh
care.
no!
As
Wait,
long
which
as it
one?
gets good.
Dad, is it gravy or sauce?
Well, I know it as sauce.
I know it as sauce too.
I think I know it as sauce.
But people are like, well, it's gravy if you put meat in
Gravy
it.
is brown and
Yeah, I when I think of gravy, I think of like a turkey. I think of
Yeah.
like turkey on Thanksgiving. But listen,
too.
I don't care as long as it tastes good. I don't care if you call it hip hop or pop or country or I don't care. Does it sound good? Cool. Leave me alone.
That's the best way. That's the best way for anyone to just, quickly
Open your mind.
not debate about anything.
Open
'Cause that happens like
your
every day in
mind.
America.
Get cultured.
Bree, did you have anything you wanted to say? Or
I just had a question.
Mhm.
You might have already. I know you
Alluded
already
to it.
hinted at your influence and stuff, but if you can go on tour with anybody right now,
Drake.
Drake.
No questions asked. No questions asked.
There you go.
The guy is literally the LeBron James of the industry. First of all, until he decided to take a break, he was on the Billboard charts for 8 years straight. So he has 8 years of Billboard chart hits. He's got more Billboard chart hits than the Beatles. He's a rapper and an R&B singer, right? He blended the genres, and he makes music for everyone. Everyone. The rap fans, hardcore rap fans, should like him. They don't give him as much credit for being soft. And then you got like the girls love him. Why would I not want to open up for Drake? Are you kidding? Stop it. Eye to Eye fits right in that lane.
his new song,
Charmin'.
something, is it like God's Plan?
God's plan.
That's my ringtone.
God's plan. It's a great record.
But see, the only thing sometimes what I hate about radio is, like I said, there's no variety. I feel like I listen to the same station. It's the same song every time.
Yeah, well,
Every,
that's-
like,
Whatever
time.
is hot at the
There's like
time.
5 songs.
That's because a lot of people's interests nowadays are very limited.
Yeah,
So-
but you know what? Like,
It's what they're paying
It's what
the.
they
this is
want.
what I love about
Yeah.
Spotify, right? Because
Me too.
there's all like
I
say
hate commercials,
say
though.
you like Drake,
Mhm.
right? Okay, so then you follow this playlist. Like my playlist that I follow on Spotify is Rap Caviar. So if you like hip hop, then you go down and you're like, oh, who's this random artist that's like the 16th one down? And you like that record, or if you listen to R&B or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ed Sheeran has people that sound similar to him, but they're like tiers lower. Like I love Tori Kelly, but Tori Kelly isn't on that Ed Sheeran level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I like Tori.
where are you gonna find her? Oh, she might be like 3 tiers down on the. Oh, there she is.
See, when I'm on Spotify, I have my metal playlist.
There you go. So you're gonna be finding like Unleash the Archers or something like that.
At least the Archers.
Yo,
yeah.
I love them.
Or it starts with Falling in Reverse, goes down to A Day to Remember, and then just
I
goes
remember.
later.
Goes down.
I know so many random. I love metal too. I don't think they get enough credit.
They don't.
Yo,
And what really bothers me the
drummers?
most is everybody keeps saying it's screamo when it's not.
no, there's a difference.
Two different things.
But but like coming from the R&B world, when I hear like the death metal, like how they do that, I'm
Like
like
heavy.
amazed. What's that group? I always forget the name. Shinodas. Is that them?
What is
It starts with a CH. There's a guy. He has a super high voice, and I'm always like baffled, like metal and
Shinodas?
rock in general, like the hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
Like that whole plane is like there's so many different vocals, and
Yeah.
I have respect for everyone because imagine going out there live and singing like that. Imagine
You
singing
need
like
your
Chester.
vocals clean for that.
Bro.
Yeah.
What?
A lot of care.
It's hard to talk for 2 hours straight when you're in the club. Imagine singing that kind of music, and it's loud.
I don't know how they do that.
It's
You
incredible.
need a few days off in between dates.
No, they go at it though. That's the thing. Like the rock guys.
Hey, that's why there's
only a handful.
That's why those people are who they are.
Yeah, no, they're amazing. They're
And
amazing.
it's crazy though, but a lot of music blows people away, and I mean it's the support
I
and
got respect for it.
all
I got
the
respect.
views
It's
and
not.
stuff.
It's not what I listen to on the regular, but boy, let me tell you, you put some Evanescence on. I mean, I know that's like old, but
Yeah.
Amy is like
My
unbelievable.
Immortal.
Chester.
Yes.
Rest his. So we were just talking about Linkin Park before.
Linkin Park, yeah.
Imagine singing that kind of stuff with nodes and coming off surgery.
Yeah,
and
it's
what?
tough.
No way. I can't even go to the club and then go do a wedding gig with my dad. if I go to the club the night before, I can't. I literally say
I go
no.
to the club. I think my voice is completely gone because I'm screaming
Done.
and singing the
Well,
same time.
and you're drinking, your throat is getting dry.
Well, it's not good if you're drinking. Yeah, exactly.
so-
I mean, yeah. No, I mean drinking and singing hurts your throat really, really bad.
No, it's bad news.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck is on Facebook? Everybody's like, it's right there.
I'm just looking at it.
It just came up. There's like politics and stuff coming up. Like, what the heck?
There you are.
I was like, what? And he's reading it now with his glass. Are you nearsighted?
I'm very nearsighted, and my
So you
mom
can't
is
see
probably
far?
gonna yell at me when I go home. She's gonna be like, "Neek, why didn't you take the glasses off and show your beautiful face?" And I'm like, "Ma, I can't see. I can't see." And I have to go get my contacts, and we just haven't had time, and it's so annoying. I wish I could see, but that's
I
why
can't see far.
when you stare at your computer screen for 4 years in college and you play video games
Yeah.
and you go on your phone.
Drink a whole bunch of carrot juice.
Why is that gonna improve my vision magically?
It's supposed to.
It really is.
Carrot juice.
Best of luck to you.
Yeah, good luck.
That's
That's what I'm
not
It'll
saying.
something
fix my
I'm
eye
gonna
to
go
eyes.
drink anytime
it'll
soon.
fix
my
your
eye to eyes.
Because I don't want my eyes like this either.
Fix
Like,
these eyes to eyes.
What a
is everything
plug.
going to go
The
back to
remix.
eye to eyes?
That
and
is a
eyes to
plug.
Oh,
eyes?
I
That
have the
was a
remix. Do we have time
solid-
for it?
Yeah, we got time. Give him 1 second.
Yeah, let him do
Let's
his
promote again what you said you had going on.
What?
Your social media.
Yeah, okay. So, like I said, Spotify, Nico Dorenzi, Instagram, Nico Dorenzi. The only one that isn't Nico Dorenzi
Snapchat.
is Snapchat. Snapchat is Nico D Music.
I have to add you, but I'm not going to.
Add me. You're going to have a good time, man. You just see me, like, randomly complaining about things.
My name is pretty funny. Mine's La 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 Actress.
La 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 la.
Actress.
Three laws. La la. No, four. La 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 la.
No, it's 3 laws, but it's 2 A's after the L.
See, this is too much. Just add me.
L-A-L-A-L-A-L-A-C.
Just add me, all right? Mine is my name, my last initial, and music.
right
Yours
there.
is like Lollapalooza or La La Land or what was that movie? that came out?
Lollapalooza was already taken,
All right, I'm
so
sorry.
she had to
Wait, is
compromise.
that yours? Is yours Lollapalooza?
No,
What's yours?
I think it's just my name. Someone asked for my Snapchat the other day, and I'm like, I honestly have no idea. I'm like, just give me yours, I'll add
Is
you.
it just Bria Vaca?
No, I think it's just Brianna Vaca.
I just said, is it Bria Vaca?
That sounds like Penny.
Brianna, not Bria.
Brianna, Bria, same thing. I'm sorry.
No, not when you're trying to add someone on Snapchat.
Okay, true.
You'll get somebody else.
All right, so we have your remix.
So, well, I brought a surprise.
Oh.
I shouldn't even really be doing this, but I'm gonna do it because you're cool people. Right? So
Cool.
basically,
I made the cool.
I met this artist. I don't know if you saw recently. I was at the show called Best of Essex in Montclair. Shout out to Samad Savage and the whole Montclair crew. Samad is an incredible rapper. Matter of fact, if I could get him on the show, I would love to. He's a beast. He's the homie that be killing everything from rap down to production. He sets up these shows where it's like 20 people. So I premiered the remix live there, and they were going nuts. You can find it on my my Instagram, my Facebook. It's just like people going crazy doing this remix. Anyway, I met this kid Kiff at the other one that we did before it, and he kind of killed it. And me, Track, and Kiff, we're getting ready to put it out.
Nice.
So I brought it
we
for.
got a little treat.
I brought it just for you.
Okay, well, it sounds good.
How
All right.
sweet.
We are going to play it,
There we go.
right?
Let's see. This is just for you now.
There's nothing out there that's like you and me. I need you to see. You know that I still care. I wish you were next to me, but I had to leave. You complete my soul. Just release the light. I don't want to want you. Let's see, I do. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Your text looks so blue lately. Why you out there being shady? Just tell me how you feel. You're supposed to keep it real with me. I'm out doing me, you out doing you, but my love won't go. Oh, you could break my heart, tear my world apart, and I never tell you now. I'm out doing me, you out doing you, but my love won't go. Oh, you could break my heart, tear my world apart, and I never tell you no. What you want? Never tell you, 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 never tell you. Why would I lie to? I do. Why would I lie to? I do. Why would I lie to? I do. Something, now it's nothing. You complete my soul. Just release the vibe. I don't want to want you. Let's see eye to let's see eye to eye.
Here's your caller. The caller's calling in? Okay. Not yet.
I just want to shout out Kiff. You can follow him at Ayo Kiff. Man, let me tell you something. I met this kid and I sensed him like Dragon Ball Z in the crowd. He was like complaining about some girl's like performance, like her track was mono, and I was like, bro, we gotta talk. And he did this in like a week. He's super, super talented. So shout out to Kiff. You can follow him at Ayo, like Ayo Kiff. Obviously follow my homie Alcatrax. If you're looking to get recorded and you're a rapper, and if you're not a rapper, just go follow Alcatrax, ALKATRAXX, Alcatrax, 2 X's at the end. That's my little crew for that whole thing. So.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna spell that name completely different. That
I
wasn't even
know.
close.
Typing it so many times you get it right.
So we're waiting on a caller from Tyler. Tyler called in and he wants to say something nice to you about your
man,
music. So Tyler, call in. The phone number is 609-807-2492.
I appreciate that.
He's calling in? Okay. Hi, thank you for calling the DJ Danny Show. May I ask who's calling and where are you from?
I don't know. My name's Tyler. I'm from Pittsburgh.
Hi, Tyler. Thank you so much for calling in. Did you have a question or comment for Nico?
Yo, that song was literally dope.
Thank you,
Like,
man.
better than half of the stuff on iTunes, for real.
Man, thank you. I appreciate that so much, man. You calling it means the world to me, man. For real. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Is this song on iTunes?
Well, you just heard the remix?
Yeah.
Okay, so the original is on iTunes and Spotify right now. The remix will be coming out in a couple weeks. So you
All right,
gotta
sounds
follow me
good.
so we can stay tuned,
Downloading it now.
man. Oh man, yo,
He wants it now.
I will listen when the remix comes out. Wink, wink. You know, add me on one of the social medias, and I'll make sure I DM you so that you get it first. Matter of fact,
All right, I'll follow on Instagram now.
There we go. And when we chat it up, man, maybe when everything settles down, I might be able to just send you a little email. You know.
Well, we're trying to get Tyler to
mailing
come here
list.
to Hamilton Radio first. So when that happens, maybe
okay,
y'all
so
can
that-
actually have
so
a real commute.
hold on, that's the deal. You come to the radio show, and then I'll hook you up with the free remix.
That's
How about
July,
that?
right, Ty?
Yes, it is.
It's going to happen in July. We're still focusing on a
There we
date.
go. Okay, so there we go, man. I appreciate the call, man, and thank you for the love, man. Definitely. And then when you come to the show, now I have to call.
Or you could be here.
So that too.
Oh, yeah, you can be here.
You could be here.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, I like this. A little DJ Danny collab going on here.
This is what I do.
Uh-huh. I like that.
I'm very glad. Thank you so much, Tyler. Did you have anything you needed to promote as well?
No, I'm good.
Tyler, thank you, man.
No.
Thank you. Bless up.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I
Like,
love the
no,
way
no.
he picked. He's
So
like, I
listen.
don't know. I'm from Pittsburgh.
You got spoiled today. You got the acoustic version, you got the regular version, and you got the dance version.
I just got you a person that wants it right now,
Yo,
but you
I
can't
know.
deliver it.
Well, no, it's coming out. See, look.
got
Look,
you, I got you.
give you everything, and then you want more.
This is
Alright?
what I need. I'm a
This is
radio
like my
host.
dinner table on the weekend. My dad, I need more pasta. What do you mean you need more? You just had 2 bowls.
You just can't win. Ever.
I can't win.
We
I
love
can't-
pasta in our house.
Of course.
I'm just a vegetarian, so
I'll-
we can't
I'll-
do
She is. She
pasta.
broke the news.
We can't do
only
gluten free.
today.
I'll give you gluten. Next time I come, I'll give you gluten free. Like my dad's.
Gluten free is fine, but I'm
Alright.
just a vegetarian. I just can't have meat. So
Oh,
I mean,
there's no.
6
that's
months
what
now.
I said. So I'm good. Like,
don't
cause
know.
you
Well,
just
no,
give
he
me
put
regular
he puts
pasta.
meat in one of the sauces, but whatever.
You gonna say gravy?
Whatever.
It was close.
Grosses, scrapes.
Oh my gosh.
Saravi.
So we are. So this
Saravi.
was a great show. It's
Yes.
8:00.
It's 8:00. Can I do some shout outs real quick?
Of course you
All right,
can.
let me just shout out my crew. Shout out to Alcatrax. Make sure you go follow him. You're looking to get a mix and production done. That's my boy. He spent so many nights working on this record. I wouldn't be able to do it without him. I want to shout out, obviously, my parents are probably watching. Shout out to them, my brother Dane. I want to shout out my friend is a professional wrestler. All right. I'm doing this out of love real quick. I need to
Professional
tell him.
wrestling?
He's a
Like-
professional like he's legit.
WWE.
Well, he's done stuff for them, but he's not on that roster. But I wanted to shout him out. Anthony Bowens, that's my boy. We are literally boys. We literally watch sports together. I didn't get him for WrestleMania. He's too cool for that. But we watch Backlash together all the time. So I want to shout him out. He's a bisexual wrestler, and he's promoting this anti-bullying campaign, and I'm totally with that because no one deserves to go do that, especially with social media.
Send
so
him
go
my
follow.
way. I want to help.
I'm
We would love to help you on Hamilton
absolutely.
Radio.
So my boy at Anthony Bowens, Bowens. He's super hot. Like he's like abbed up and ripped, and like he puts me in chokeholds and I can't breathe. Like he's playing with me, but like I literally can't breathe. And he's such a nice guy, and he's so humble. And
He says he's super hot.
He is. Besides his message, he is a super talented wrestler, and I need everybody to know that because some wrestlers have cool stories, and sometimes the stories carry them. Like no, I've seen him pick up 300-pound men, and he's like a little bit taller than me, and he's ripped up, and he's just an awesome person. So shout out to him.
He's going to be on a couple of shows here at Hamilton
There we
Radio.
go.
I already know that.
There we go. See, I want to get more people. Kiff, shout out to you, man. You killed the remix. And, there's a lot more coming from me. So make sure you go follow me and all that. And I want to thank you guys for having me. I really, really appreciate it. It was an
Thank
awesome
you.
experience.
We're so glad to have you. I also want to make sure I shout out Tyler Music.
Tyler Music.
So much for calling in. He's amazing and so funny, and he wants your music. And
Yo,
that's
we're
amazing.
gonna
He probably will promote it if he listens to it a lot when he's live.
Hey, man.
So I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
in
send
the
it-
back.
I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna send it to him. We're gonna talk, and I'm just gonna DM you.
Okay, I'll give you his information because
Yeah,
he's still watching right now, so
Yo,
he's
I'm
excited.
gonna hook you. Yo, see us. We're loyal. I'm gonna hook you up.
Tyler, you might want to check your Instagram.
I'm gonna add him as soon as I'm done with the show. But
Perfect.
really, I thank you so much for reaching out to me. Yeah,
Thank you.
it
I
was-
love Eye to Eye. I love your remix.
Thank
I
you.
love everything that you're doing. I'm excited to hear and listen to more.
Yes.
And Bria, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you
being
guys.
with
Thank
us
you.
tonight.
Thank you
Thanks
from the
for
back.
having
How
Thank
did you
you.
get fun?
Yeah, I had a blast. I don't know what I was going into. It's like,
But you're good. I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't like
'cause I'm
throw you in
normally-
front of a bus.
I'm on the other end, and now you're like, I'm co-host. I'm like, okay.
Listen, she's co-hosting. That's it.
Her show
Co-host,
is actually
yeah.
on May 1st.
Yeah, I'll be here May 1st.
You got a
whatever
show
that
coming
Tuesday
out?
is, yeah.
Oh, my
I'll be
guess.
here,
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait
She
to
goes
see
from
you.
co-hosting to the host.
Yeah. Guess the go-host.
I had a great time today,
Guess
guys.
the co-host.
It was-
Well, thank you guys so much. Everybody have a great night. Tune in next week for Richie Santa, which is actually he's an Elvis tribute.
Awesome.
So Richie Santa. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Hey, hold on, guys.
You're good. I had to take pictures.